Welcome one and all back to podCAST. We're in our last episode. Before Strawberry managed to run off and try and find Penny himself, scouring the entire land, the gang managed to calm him down long enough for Keith to go and explore Seacrest Tower, where he met and spoke with Lannis, an ancient wizard who was willing to help and teach Keith the ways of the wizards, also breaking the news that there wasn't strictly a wizard's college. After this information, the troop made their way on to Rostberg, a small tolling village, where they'd learnt that Penny's family had been through recently. They managed to catch up with them because they drove on through the night. They took it in turns to man the carriage and drive on through the night. And in the morning, they caught up with Penny and her family at the side of the road. Belric managed to find and speak with Penny while Mr. Asmodeus gleefully helped to lift the broken carriage and replace the wheel. The information gained, although suspicious from the day before, it was determined that someone had sent that letter as a threat for Penny's parents to pay for the return of the little girl. Strawberry gave the family some money, and they said they'd be in contact once they'd established themselves somewhere. Strawberry was happy in the knowledge that Penny was safe. Continuing on their journey, they stopped for the evening in a little secluded rest area. There was another wagon there, but nobody to be seen. They took shifts during the night, and on Belric and Keith's shift, while going for some firewood, Belric come across a couple of dead bodies. They were recent. Making his way back to the campsite, he informed Keith was about to go and wake the others when a knife was held into his back. Using his acrobatics, he managed to leap into the wagon onto the sleeping Asmodeus, who woke up at this point. Strawberry was in sentry mode, with Casael and Dothrak fast asleep, none the wiser. We will start this episode with rolling initiative.
First ball call. Do not wake up Casael, because she will just miss with her trident.
Shing clang cling cling.
Clang, 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 clang.
No, we're in the forest.
Oh yeah,
I feel I've wasted a natural 20, but I am okay with it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'd be more like.
That's a good omen. That's a good omen with a new set of dice.
Thanks for breaking my dice, Sean.
That's right.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm ready.
Mine's alright.
Mine rolled pretty well actually. I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that shit.
Oh, I'm telling you.
He's-
Okay. I mean, you'll have to tell me eventually.
That's fine, you can wait.
You have to announce it out loud to the group at some point.
Yeah, I will whisper it to Paul.
Casael's initiative is a secret forever.
It's just a mystery when she kind of just comes into the battle.
DM put headphones in so she can whisper it into the mic.
Okay,
I've just got
so
old-fashioned cups on a string.
My initiative is...
we'll start at the top. Anyone over 20?
Yes.
We got
What are they?
23.
23, so
And the
Belric.
first.
Dothrak.
How does that work, me being asleep?
Do I
Just
have
means you
my
won't do
back?
anything until
Yeah.
you're woken up.
Maybe you can snore for your action. I would like to hold sleep.
Just rolls over his.
But then when he wakes up, it becomes a fear fart.
Between 15 and 20.
19.
17.
So 19 is Mr. Asmodeus.
Phone, man.
He's got
Would you
it
say
balanced
17,
up-
Keith?
Yeah. It's got it balanced up against that with dice in front of it.
What's your dex?
0.
Yeah, 11.
Can you get my phone?
So 0.
So 0.
No, it's plus 11.
He's been hiding it from us. He's broken the
I'm
game.
the most dexterous wizard. you've
Dexy
ever
wizard.
I mean, Keith is a very dexterous.
10 to 15.
Hope dexterous.
11. 11. Sorry,
11.
What'd you get then?
Let's have a look.
Good thing you're in Sentry mode. This could be thematically why it's so balls low.
He's waiting for Barry to give him the order to actually do something.
I've touched all his dice.
Oh no.
Did you say 11?
Yes.
I just rubbed my hands.
Cast a plague
It
upon
said
my
10,
dice box.
and then I realised I did that wrong.
Do you want to borrow some of mine? I've got an excessive amount of D20.
I'll break yours.
What did you get then, Strawberry?
6!
Yes!
I mean, 6 beep boop.
Seeing the fan
Snoring
favour didn't
people.
favour you then.
Ooh.
Burn.
Nope, that's a 15. And that is a 17. I've fixed them. It's fine.
Sure,
Until you
touch
roll
them
the
again.
one count.
I thought you just had like you were just going to keep rolling until you got a good score. Just-
My initiative is now 20.
17 now.
It's not how that... Is that not how it works?
okay, so we start top of the round. Belric, you're laying on top of Asmodeus in the back of a covered wagon.
He's awake now, yeah?
Yeah.
So I pull out my short sword.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello.
Hey!
Didn't know it was your
I
lucky
mean,
night.
Asmodeus is not sure how he feels, but he's willing to try anything.
Asmodeus strikes me as a man that's, you know, he'll
Open.
try a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Open to sword play.
Extend a leg and send Barry flying.
We're under attack. And then I'll jump out and I'll go for the first
It's
person.
not my 6 seconds to react.
So,
We're under attack. Yes.
what side are you jumping out then? So you got
Stop fucking.
the two here you can see. At this point, you probably wouldn't notice the others
I'll
there.
go for the closest one.
That one there.
Yep, and I will attempt to hit him. Hit
Go
him.
for it.
I doubt I will.
All right.
But maybe 14.
Hit just hits.
Just hits.
That's low, I can get that.
I can't
All
wait.
day long.
I can hit that.
Last words, Ed.
I'll tap it.
For 9 points of damage.
That must have been.
Okay, so for 9.
And then I will bonus action disengage
Yep.
Just go.
and jump back
Back on
into the
top
car.
of Mr. Asmodeus.
Okay, you're just climbing room.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
just
never
going
here.
Right,
and
okay.
then duck down.
Okay. So are you rolling to hide then?
Yeah, no,
Oh no, because
you.
you used disengaged, didn't you? Okay.
It's going to look hilarious, yeah, when I jump into the cart and then Asmodeus jumps out of it.
Oh,
It's Dothrak's turn.
He's asleep.
There's a little bit of commotion. What's your
Passive or
passive?
is it a roll?
What's your passive?
10.
10. Yeah.
dreaming about
Even
getting
though there's been a
unicorns.
bit of from a stabbed bandit, you're happy enough in your dream state. We then move to Mr. Asmodeus.
Yeah. I'll stand up and
Yeah.
leap over.
This way. Right.
As I land in front of him and just go, "Hello, friend," and I'm about to punch him in the face.
Okay.
And he goes, "Mummy."
Right, if I roll shit, I'm gonna cry.
Because, like you said, he's just seen Belric dive back into the cabin, and then like Asmodeus just like rise.
Cape and all. Like,
It's almost like Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
18.
18 hits.
Bruce Banner with a knife. He's a bit sneaky.
That's 8 points of damage.
8. Yep.
On that one.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Scrambled out, stabbed in, run away.
Okay, so I am then going to use a Moxie point to make 2 unarmed strikes using the old one too.
Okay.
So I'm going to punch him once in the gut and then go again. Yeah, it's going to hit. That's a 16 on the dice.
Okay.
That's for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go one more. Ugh, that's not going to hit this time.
That's a good roll.
10.
Yeah, so you come in, crack him across the face, gut punch. You go for a big uppercut, and he sees it coming, just moves out of the way. You manage to get 2 hits out of the 3 off on
Stand
him.
there ready, smiling in his face.
He's bleeding from the face
I'm
profusely.
glad he is, because I specifically only punch faces. That's it.
You just said gut punch.
Oh yeah, alright, I got him down
His
to my
face
level.
guts.
Yeah, every part of him is a face.
Has he got a face tattooed on him?
When you got him down to your level, when you're like 10 foot tall. What does that even mean?
Well, the
I'm
gun
going to
punch
get to
him
another level,
him up,
friend.
and then I went
Bang!
like that.
Punch him in the gut and now his penis high.
Right, up next we have this guy, and first person he sees is Keith. Yay! And now you giving me.
Now, wait a minute.
Excuse me, friend.
Go away. So, he is going to shoot at Keith with his light crossbow.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Not much you can do do about that, Sean?
There is. A 7 doesn't hit you.
No.
So he's takes aim, and the flare from the fire kind of sparks up, and he just shoots off, and it hits the side of the wagon.
I'm so intimidating. But
I think
You're going like this, but all you can see is Asmodeus, his muscles in the
Yeah,
background.
exactly.
It's just,
It's one of the moments where I think I've scared him off, but secretly it was something bigger and scary.
I was thinking it was more of you saw him and you went into the fetal position and
Oh,
missed.
no. If we look at
Not a coward.
you can see a giant robot standing behind Keith.
That's true.
yeah, that's his turn done. It is now this guy's turn. Bandit number 5.
Let's call him James.
Let's call him expendable.
He's going to come up to
They're all
Keith
red
now,
shirts.
and he's going to do a scimitar attack.
You can't.
I can't. Oh, sorry. I'll attack someone else then.
You look at me, you can't do that, he just walks away. It's like Jedi mind.
DM sitting there all squawking.
Fuck
Like,
me.
fuck me, right?
Oh, that's what it
Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Well,
Keith is
rolling like
untouchable.
you just see him coming. You duck under the big swing. You've now got a bandit in your face though. Up next, it's Keith.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hit back.
Away.
Hit back.
Bonus action disengage is a rogue as well.
Bonus action nut kick.
We're just going to leave it at nut.
Yeah.
That's a very different experience.
Just keep that.
He's just like, give me 5 minutes to recharge.
Is that
Colour
because,
sprayed everywhere.
is that because
Needs to take a short rest.
is that because he just dodged 2 attacks?
Yeah.
It's just like,
You
oh.
can only do it once per short rest.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Fine, because I haven't got any spells that I can touch people with. Yeah.
You've just touched yourself, haven't you?
No, it's ranged. It's ranged. That's the problem.
Has Keith got a melee
Oh,
weapon?
actually.
It's got quarterstaff, I
Get your
think.
stick
He's
out.
got a book.
Stick it up.
Do we want that?
1 second.
Attach his book to the end of a stick.
Oh yeah, his book's pretty hefty.
I know, but he touches it and then he can read it from
Yeah, but if you get a magical book and attach it to a stick, it's a magical weapon.
It's true. Magical improvised weapon.
It'd work for you.
I'm about to ask what's around. On my turn.
Sorry, 1 second.
There's a bandit.
I'm reading something.
If he dies.
Okay.
Okay.
If something is blinded,
Mm.
can I walk away from it without you getting an attack?
I think I get disadvantage.
Okay.
What?
Oh, fuck. No, I'm going to use colour spray on him. Because that's from myself in a 15-foot cone. So actually...
It's here, yeah?
Yeah.
You wouldn't hit the other one.
Nope, fuck it. I'll just do
If
that
you
one,
move
guy.
around in the name to the
Yeah,
right.
okay.
If you
Move,
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15.
No, still
I
not.
think he's just be
No,
out of
that's fine. I'll
range.
just do it on the one that's in front of me.
Okay. Is this an instant?
Yes, I roll 60-10.
What are you casting?
Colour spray.
Colour spray.
The Keith special.
Wizards of the Coast
It's a rainbow
rename
wizard.
it.
Whenever I do colour spray, I go...
Get out of my face!
Get away from me!
Oh, fuck.
He just goes, now, 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 now.
It reminds me, is it someone from, I don't know.
Oh, Professor from Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh, go flying.
Okay. Wow. Okay. It's 10, 20,
Is it like an
9,
auto-hit colour spray? I've never looked at this spell in my life.
No,
38,
Oh, is it like a sleep effect?
38,
he's blinded.
42, 42 plus another 9 is
51.
51.
Actually, that's the meat.
Has he got...
hit points.
I haven't got less than 50 hit points.
Has he got less than 50 hit points?
He does, yeah.
Considering I've got 28 currently.
He's blinded.
Thank you, Bradley.
He had that disc prepared.
Blinded by the light.
Oh, streets here.
And then I will walk away from him.
Okay, where you go?
Kind of towards the big robot.
Just going to kind of stand behind him.
Yes.
Okay. Changing that dice. That's going to be a miss on both on that. So
He did not hit you.
He's untouchable.
It's unusual. I don't normally change my
Keith walked away and he didn't even look behind him and just.
He just went,
So confident.
That's right.
cool guys don't look at explosions. And all that.
A bonus action.
Nah.
Doesn't need one.
So
Got anything I can do?
up next, we've got the guy at the back. Right, 15, 20, 25. He's going to go for strawberry.
Oh, he's brave.
You go for the inactive mound of metal.
Yeah. Well, he kind of wants to come this way, but Keith's now
Yeah.
behind strawberry. So
His bonus action
He got
kicked
intercepted
off
by a
like
mound of metal.
that's Casael.
That's an action.
Yeah.
He's number 6. So
Just pick up a trident. We can fry it better than Shay does.
he's going to scimitar attack you, strawberry.
Yeah, because my dex is amazing.
Oh my God, what is with these dice tonight?
That's a lemon.
A 9?
No.
No. Again, he just swings at you. Even in
hit me.
yeah,
He's basically asleep and the guy's
he's in sentry mode, and he just swings at you. It kind of just clatters off the side of your armour. He just don't even really affect you too much.
I haven't even noticed him yet.
Yeah, because at this point you're not even fully stood up. You're just kind of sat. So he's not really taken in the full picture yet. Up next is, where is he? This guy. He's going to go for Keith though.
Everyone's got a thing for the balding wizard.
Yeah, stop being so rude.
Biggest threat in the room.
Yeah.
My fucking word. 8.
No.
Are you rolling a d10?
I'm changing it. I've got enough dice, mate. I'm changing it again.
Let him use his shit dice. I can make it better than him.
I'm
So-
fine with this.
Comes up behind you. Comes up behind Keith. Goes to swing. You just duck under it.
Keith sleeps.
Keith.
I basically Mr. Magoo.
I've got this guy.
This guy.
I thought he was going to go for Keith as well.
He's going to go over this way. He's going to kind of
All
swing
of them
round.
on Keith and no one can hit him.
Can you
Like
try and
Jackie
hit this
Chan.
wizard?
Casael,
I'm asleep.
what's your
Passive.
passive?
That's perception.
Yeah.
It's 14.
14. I'd say you're hearing the commotion. Yeah.
Everybody's at my head right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a sleep mask and earplugs in, I think that's the only way you'd sleep through
Yeah.
this.
What was in the tea that I drank? That's the question.
Oh yes. So you are awake,
Yay.
so you can stand and take your actions.
Half your movement.
Yeah, half your movement to get up, half your movement to yawn. Okay.
Yeah, do a big old stretch.
Big stretch.
What did I miss?
Is it morning already?
Well, whoever I go for.
There's one next to Keith.
Well, there's this one here.
But isn't there a chance that I would hit?
No.
No.
No, okay, cool.
No.
Alright.
There's no friendly fire unless it's fireball.
Okay.
No. Unless you roll a 1.
Yeah. So you going up to that
I'm
one?
going up to him. I'm going to try and stab him.
Stab him with a trident.
It's not a throw this time.
No, right, so I
Sit
rolled
up
a
over there.
D20.
Roll a 1 just to come out of my hands.
Plus 5.
6 plus 5 is 11.
No, it's a miss.
Children.
No, he sees the trident coming, just dodges back, takes a step back out of your way.
It's a bit of wet toast.
Anything else you want to do? You got a bonus action. if you
I
want
don't
to do.
mistake that.
I don't think else what I can
That is a trident, it's just a blow up
No.
one.
No. Okay.
do. No, I'm done.
All right. Now this guy is going to attack Asmodeus as he's right in front of him.
Good.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, finally.
Paul gets to do something.
Oh,
And it's me he hits.
Yeah. So hit the big muscly one. leave the scrawny
Full
bulky man
damage,
alone.
7 slashing damage.
7 slashing.
Yep.
Sleeshy.
Okay, so I take 7 damage. I gain back a moxie point.
Even though you pummeled him to a near pulp, he's still standing there in front of you, defiant.
That's fine. I'm smiling back. I've gained a moxie point back. I'm all good.
Up next, Strawberry.
Right.
Action to come out.
Yeah.
Of Sentry.
Hostiles detected. For my bonus action, entering Berserker mode. I'd like to rage, please, DM.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Strawberry then becomes enraged. Yeah.
Rage!
his form shifts into a bigger, bulkier. Yeah, he just goes full on, eyes red. He is ready to cause some havoc.
I think of it like the robot from Battle Chasers.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
robot
yeah.
in that.
Is it
Callisto or something.
Callisto?
Like that, yeah.
Calibretto.
Yeah,
I've been
Calibretto, that's it.
I've been playing
I
it.
saw you playing it. It's really good. Huh? Oh, Lewis.
You know what I'm actually going to do? Actually,
I don't think you've got luck, mate.
no.
No, not yet.
No, that's it. I think you'll need it.
Luck is not on your side.
What happened to Arthur's initiative? 17,
That's a
15.
really good fit. You should take that.
Okay.
Yeah, you should.
You should.
Okay.
How are we doing?
I thought I had that thing that lets me re-roll 1s and 2s, but I don't.
So he
The
rolled
ones
two.
and twos.
Yeah, I did roll a 2. So I've swung at him, but I've swung too high.
What's the total?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
About 5, I reckon.
8.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Less credit.
You stand up, you enter berserker mode, you take a big arcing swing, and the guy just kind of like ducks down to the side.
Still
Have you got a?
He's got,
Is it just
he's
one
got
attack
the
you got?
sleep out of his eye.
Give him a second.
Yes.
Yeah, just what?
Yes, for the moment. I do believe. Yeah, I think you get second attack like level 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Asmodeus, you are flanked.
Good. Good.
Natural 20.
Yeah, fine.
Natural 20 with a scimitar.
Oh, with a scimitar, it misses.
Yeah, so 6. So that's 7 slashing damage.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use
Well, it's only a
my-
D6.
I'm going to use my reaction to use cross counter.
Oh my word, what does that do? Please explain.
So I get to roll a D10, which is the only dice I don't have out.
Got a wet dog now.
I need to find a D10, that'll do. Cheers, Sean.
It's
So,
Lewis's.
is it Lewis's?
Yeah.
Cheers, Lou.
Mine will work.
Don't want to roll that there.
That's a 1. Plus my strength modifier, which is plus 4. Plus my level, which is 3, so that's
7.
8 overall. How much do you do me?
7.
I reduce the damage to 0,
Yeah.
and I get to make an unarmed strike against him.
Okay.
As part of the same reaction.
Go ahead.
So I will then punch him back.
Cross counter.
In the face.
12.
No.
Oh,
That costs you a moxie. 2.
it's a big ability.
Wait, yeah. It sounds it though.
So yeah, he strikes you. You manage to almost parry the blow and come round with a strike of your own. He just manages to kind of shimmy out the way of it. And we now go back to the top with Belric.
I will.
Carry on sleeping. Just
That's good
I
though.
will get
Because then
behind
you
the
won't
guy.
want to get in there.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Get there.
From the cart, yeah.
Points.
And I
I get,
will,
get back to just do more.
Downward strike with my short sword.
Okay, you are flanking.
I am flanking, so I get advantage.
This is
And
why I'm
because-
standing here, so that Brad gets all the advantages and sneak
And
attacks.
because he's in melee with a friendly,
Yep.
I get sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything good?
12.
Yeah, welcome to the club of not hitting people.
Misses.
This is like the show that goes
So
wrong.
you kind of just reach down to get him, and it's almost like you do it at the same time as Asmodeus goes to punch him, and as he shimmies, he misses.
Cut Asmodeus' arms off.
Yeah. No, you kind of cut down, and all you get is the side of the wagon.
Soldier style metallic arm, mate.
You just sew the arms back onto the cape that you ripped off earlier. You just sulk and like.
That's it.
Have a bonus action if you want one.
Bonus action, duck down and hide.
Okay. Just roll a stealth check then, please.
Disappears. Stole a D10.
Why do
18.
you not have a
18. Right, okay.
Just behind you?
Dothrak,
Well, obviously I've heard all this.
I'd say you're awake at this point, yes.
Right, can I see over the top of the cart?
No, it's
No.
about this high, yeah.
Right, so
Jump.
what I can see in front of me.
Well, at the minute, you can see this. If you moved forward another 5 feet, you'd probably see all them as well.
Oh, by the way, the guy that's blinded
Yeah.
with colour spray, I think it's only until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Well, I can see two guys there. There's one to
One there, one there.
Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Firebolt, but I'm going to use a sorcery point.
Yeah.
And I'm going to twin spell. And it's going to hit both of them. I have to roll a separate attack roll for each one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do it now.
Would that not hit Cassell and Keith?
No, it's
No.
a firebolt.
Oh, it's an aimed one.
It's an aimed one. So that's
It's not a fireball. Twin speller fireball.
18
Just double
for the
checking.
one in front of Cassiel.
Yeah,
Everyone's
that
saying
hits.
That's the end of
Yeah,
our
but-
podcast.
You
And
can't 20 bar fireball.
It's horrific.
and 22 to hit the second one.
Someone's
Okay.
hitting people.
Yep.
So far, it's been like the
If I need to
fight
move
of the,
around a bit to
playing Final Fantasy
get
9,
advantage on them, then I can.
where you've got
if
to
you
push
need
your
to move.
buttons to dodge
No,
each other.
it's fine.
That's what this
Just
is like.
roll damage.
Right, okay. Damage on that is 1d10 fire. So, the one in front of Cassiel takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And any flammable objects hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried or whatever.
So you're setting the woods on fire, yeah.
Yep.
Well done, mate.
Oh, of course.
And 3 points of damage to the other guy.
3.
Yeah.
Just remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Stop using fire spells.
Okay. Anything else?
Use colour spray.
No, I think
To
we're
put out fires?
Is it a first level spell?
Yes.
So if I took some levels in Wizard, I could.
Oh no, I think we're done.
Okay. After that,
It's an illusion.
Monsieur
Is
Asmodeus.
it me?
Yes.
Okay, Coke. I am going to just continue to punch the one in front of me that I've already hit a lot
Okay.
because I want him down.
He wants him to go
Fuck
bye
you
bye.
and everything you stand for, dice. Yeah, that won't hit. It was a 10.
No, it doesn't hit.
Got no more moxie, so that's me done.
Oh, because he's bleeding profusely. It just kind of ducks out the way. It's almost come accustomed to your technique
Oh, I can't
after
wait.
being smashed
Just
twice.
like a boss.
Oh, it's the Taskmaster.
Yeah.
No!
You staying where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Up next, the guy with the crossbow is going to take aim at Strawberry. That is a 20. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 20, but not natural. And that is.
That would hit me, by the way.
If you'd have rolled that and aimed at me, just
No, because if he had rolled hit you, it would have missed. You rolled lower.
And that is 4 piercing damage, halved because you are raging. And he's going to move around over here. Just try and get a better aim at this lot here. Up next it is this guy.
He's blind.
He is blind. Yeah. Let's do a perception check. Not with that. He's going to kind of aimlessly walk over this way a little bit.
Into the fire.
Yeah. That's that. It's now Keith's turn.
He is no longer blind.
end your turn.
He's like, where am I?
Just cast it on him again.
Just him.
I can see Anna!
Okay.
Why do you keep doing this?
I'm going to cast Hold Person on
Yep.
the one in front of Cassiel.
Yep.
I'm in thing with
In
him.
combat.
You're in combat range, yeah.
Because that one come and attacked you first.
Yeah. That's annoying.
I'll tell you the funny thing. It was a good job he did hit. If he didn't, my road would have ended.
Because you didn't hit, did you?
No, and he didn't hit.
Well,
the
I'll
first
tell you
time.
what. I'll just take a step back then.
Oh.
You're just
Yeah.
going to go
Yeah, I'll just take a step back.
there?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, 19.
No.
I was shocked for a minute there. I thought, oh, really?
4 piercing damage.
Oh, fuck. Keith's like a level 20 character and we don't know.
Yes, my armor class is 10.
No, that's 50% of my HP gone.
Oh, no.
Right, yes, so I'm going to cast Hold Person. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom, lovely. +0. 8.
No. So he is now paralysed.
Oh dear.
So creatures, he's incapacitated. He can't move or take actions or reactions. Can't move or speak. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker was in 5 feet of the creature.
Hey, look, Cassio.
That will be my turn.
Was this
Excellent.
a layup for Cassiel to hit?
It's what I'm in. It's what I've built him to do.
Problem is Paul keeps getting on.
It's now his turn. Does he get a chance to?
It lasts for a minute.
Right. Okay.
And it's a
So
concentration spell.
okay.
He's outie.
So he's out of that. Where are we? Oh, hang on. Oh no, sorry. My bad. It was this guy's turn. That's attacking Strawberry.
This guy.
Then I think it's
Yeah, that's going to be a miss. 8. Yeah, so swings wide. Strawberry just kind of bats it away with his hand. It would then be that guy's turn, who is now paralysed.
What the fuck are you?
It is now this person's turn. He
James.
can see that Asmodeus is flanked by 2 at the moment, so he's going to come over this way and try and have a go at Strawberry.
He's not going to try and hit him.
Natural 20.
Tell him
Been a
off.
very naughty boy.
yeah. It really hurt his feelings.
That's 11 slashing damage, half to 5. Yeah.
Very good. That's why raging is the best.
That's his turn. It's now Cassiel's turn.
It's me. I'm trying to stab him again.
Go for it.
You have advantage.
You roll twice.
I don't know what that
Mate,
And you take the higher.
officially what they're called.
That's a natural 20.
is.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll again.
Roll
Roll again in case you get a natural 21.
Wait a minute, what's she hitting with?
They've tried it. We can't take
So,
that was
what's your damage die?
That was 25, so it's
That's a god favourite.
1d6 plus
That's
5.
fine, yeah.
So roll the d6.
It was a natural anyway, because it was a crit anyway, because
Double that number.
Scarabs.
That's a 6.
So double that's 12
12
plus your number.
5, 17.
17. And that is
Take
on.
that, fuckers!
It's only taken 3 combats, but
That-
she's got there.
That was 17 damage.
Was it?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, it
17.
was 17.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He is fucked up.
Yeah!
He is.
Yeah.
He's on his last knockings.
I bet
You can move if you want to, or
I was going to cast a spell.
Can you?
is
Yeah,
it?
it's a bonus action.
Oh.
Yep.
I was going to cast Divine Favour.
okay.
It empowers me with Divine Radiance. Until the spell ends, which is a minute, my weapon attacks do an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
How'd you
Ah.
go
Should have done
first?
that first.
I didn't know you can
Yeah,
do
you
a
can
bonus
do.
action.
No, you can do it in either order.
Today I learned. But there you go. So
You've got it
that's
on
happening
there.
now.
Right. Okay. We know.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, she could have had smites.
She's a
Has she not got any smites yet?
I've
She
got
could
a
have,
thunderous
you could have
one.
added that after the hit.
that's divine.
Oh, is it only divine? I thought
Yes,
also
Divine is
like
all
The
paladins get
smites
divine.
are spells, and the divine smite is an ability that you get.
I've
Thunderous.
not played Paladin, I just
don't know.
assume they all can be
I don't know
OP.
if that's
All smites are OP.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, no, you get divine.
Asmodeus.
Not as a spell, just as a
As a thing.
passive thing.
Yeah, you ain't got it yet.
12.
yeah, she's got
No.
divine smite.
Yeah. Takes a swing. He's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
weak. He's just missing at you. Up next, Strawberry.
Okay, right. I'm going to try and take a smack at James, please.
Is that this one?
That-
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
James
James.
is the one painted for me.
Shh. The illusion.
Seems he hit me a bit harder than the other guy, who hasn't actually managed to hit me yet.
Fair enough.
Right, come on, dice, don't fail me now. Oh, God. 24.
That hits.
I was expecting these guys to roll that and try.
Now
Smash
you're
up
using the weapon or
glasses.
you're punching things.
Just gives him a Glasgow kiss.
No, this is with a two-handed hand axe.
Oh, he's going big one.
It's okay. 6 plus 4 plus 2 is 12 points of slashing damage, please.
12 points of slashing damage. Done. Anything else you want to do? Maybe, step away from both of them?
No. No.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go into a frenzy.
Okay.
Have you got that?
I have.
Yeah, that's the
Which
one.
allows me to make a weapon attack as a bonus action.
Yeah, but is it your bonus to go into the frenzy though?
Doesn't say that.
It's just a frenzied rage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what
No,
Tyro's
no,
done.
I just thought because rage is a bonus action, I didn't know if frenzy was a bonus
No,
action.
when you choose this path at 3rd level, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so, for the duration of your rage, you can make single melee weapon attacks as a bonus action on each of your
Okay.
turns.
So you've still got your bonus action then?
So I'm going to hit him again.
Just realised I could have had advantage on my attack with you.
Good
Best friends.
So I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my mistake.
22.
Oh, it hits. Yeah.
No, James suddenly cast shield 4 times.
Nope.
He's like, beep, beep, beep.
And that is another
+4, +2, isn't it?
10,
Yeah, it's-
10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. James has come over looking all high and mighty. He's taken a swing at you, he thinks he's giving you a good licking with a sword, and then you've just 1-2'd him, and he looks absolutely dead. Like he's like, oh no.
Why do bandit gangs never bring a spell?
I don't know. No bandit ever slings spells, do they? You're always like, crossbow.
Yeah, well, they don't trust the spell people. They might have sleep and put 'em, steal all the rest of the stuff. It is now the guy with a dagger. He's flanking Asmodeus.
You remembered this time.
Yeah. So 17 plus 3 is 20.
My hair blocks it.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's 6 slashing damage.
Sweet.
Yep, that's his turn. And Belric.
I will pop up.
Yep.
He's literally using me just to stand. That's why I'm not moving.
Again.
Hey, door.
Yep.
And I think I hit with a 23.
Yeah, I think you do.
Just about though.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, you don't hit Keith though.
He met his armour class.
No, you still haven't hit Keith's armor class.
Nothing can hit Keith apart from that one thing that hit Keith.
The thing is, if it does hit Keith, that's it. You've got like an armour class of like 58, HP of 1.
Yes. Pardon me.
That's 9 points of damage.
See that one. So where are we? 9. Yep.
Yes.
9. You say.
And then with a bonus action,
Yep.
I will hurl my dagger at the one behind it.
That one over here.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's normally Keith's job to kill steal.
That's 20.
That hits. You
I'm
want
about to go home.
D4.
There's plenty of people to punch. You beat me to it.
Keith doesn't.
Yep.
Still.
No, it's John.
John Keith.
That doesn't mean you can roll both of them.
I can't come up with names for things.
Keith and John.
Keith and John. But Keith's spelled weird though.
Yeah, it is. It's how you imagine it would be spelled when you say it.
Yes.
Keith.
That is
K-E-E-F.
3 points
3.
of piercing damage.
A dagger comes flying past Asmodeus' head, hits him in the shoulder, just holding on.
Good.
Because I don't get
Asmodeus flicks him.
I don't get my bonuses to damage, do I?
No, because it's your second one. Yeah, you get a bonus to your
Because
one.
It's your offhand, isn't it?
Because you use your weak
Yeah,
hand.
you don't have like a second attack. So
Okay,
I
you.
thought that was just for sure.
it's
Okay, well,
It's a finesse weapon, isn't it?
like dagger, isn't it? He never got his
yeah.
bonus on his last one.
It was like
Dothrak,
1 million hit points.
Okay.
your turn.
I can see the 2 in front of me still.
No, they've disappeared.
The situation has not changed.
Yeah,
You know, it's standing
not
where.
changed. In the
One of them
space.
just got stabbed. That's all you've seen.
Oh, Brad's getting the book out. You don't trust us.
Right, I'm going to
He's DM extraordinaire, they should know.
use a first level spell. I'm going to cast
What
Ray of
attacking?
Sickness
Mm.
with 1 sorcery point,
Right.
and I'm going to aim at both of those guys. So.
Is that a 1?
No, 7. So that's going to miss. And then, so it misses him. And then the next guy. It was cocked, but I'll take it. 8. 13.
No, misses. So you're
Can hit anyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, you hit him once out of like the last 8 attacks you've
I
made.
did, yeah.
So your spell dissipates.
Yeah, no.
You should do spells that don't need to roll.
You move in. Bonus action.
It's not true.
I
I'm
don't
going
know
to
if
prove you
spells,
wrong.
but I will move. I want to come around the back of the cart, come this way.
There
Sort of there, yeah.
or there, so you can see them both.
Yeah,
You're high.
just there.
Okay.
Dothrak climbs under the cart and hides.
Just miss your spell and then hide around the corner.
It's now time for Mr. Asmodeus' turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I mean, if you don't want to have a go, it's fine.
I'm definitely going to have a go.
You could probably just like
wink
blow
at
in
him.
his face and then that's it.
No, because I'm going to roll 1. I'm going to punch him in the face.
You've called that now.
I know I have. I'm going to punch him in the face. Do you know what I forgot? That as a pugilist, I can just make an unarmed strike as a bonus action anyway. Let's use my multiple to get 2. That's a natural 20.
That's fair.
I think you might.
What-
I think you might
What's
blow
your
his
base
face.
damage you do with that? Like, what's your plus?
Plus 4.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wait. Oh, it's a 5, so I did 14 damage.
14, yeah. You just reach back, kind of knowing half smile on your face like you ain't getting away now. And you just smack him straight, full on in the face, and his nose just crumples and he just kind of like, almost like slides off your hand,
Perfect.
crumples to the
And
ground.
then I'm going to spin round
Yep.
for a bonus action. I'm going to punch the other guy in the face.
Go for it.
Spin round and for a bonus action. Look
So
fabulous.
that one
Oh,
is.
I look fabulous. My cape is swishing.
Prestidigitation.
Ugh. So I did well for 1. 13.
Doesn't hit.
That is fine. I've scared him though.
Says you.
Intimidation factor.
Says you. So, after that, it is now this guy's turn, and he is going to shoot at Mr. Asmodeus because he's just seen him drop one of his friends.
Bring it on.
That is a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, 9 piercing damage.
Ouch. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Because I've gone to below half,
Yeah,
I get 6 temporary hit points back.
Fucking hell.
Just
Right, okay.
So I'm just going to give myself those while you're continuing.
Okay.
gutting because he's been at one of our best places this season.
Up next it is this guy.
Is this guy?
It's this guy.
One that wandered into the
Yeah, you
forest.
can see
Yeah.
again.
He doesn't really know where to go
He's
at
the
this
guy
point.
that's found the three spiders.
He's going to come this way. 25, 30. So he's just out of reach of Asmodeus. Up next it's Keith.
Okay, I'm going to prove Adam wrong by doing a spell here that I have to roll to hit. So I'm going to use Magic Missile. And I will use Magic Missile on the one in front of Cassiel,
Yeah.
the one next to Strawberry, and James.
Okay. Is James the obligatory leader at this point?
Yeah, he's the only one that's painted, so he's
Shush!
obviously the leader.
Stop ruining the illusion.
Right, so this is the one in front of Cassiel. It
Right.
is-
No, you just
No, you
roll,
have to roll
he's rolling damage though, isn't he?
Oh,
No, no.
That's,
Yeah,
that was the point
that was
of
the
the
joke.
joke.
Yeah, thank you. That's 3.
He crumples to the ground dead.
Ouch.
Keith, you killed a man.
How does Keith feel about this?
They attacked us during the night. They're not good people.
They attacked me during my sleep time.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one next to Strawberry.
That one there, yeah.
That
Use
is
them to lay on
4
my hand.
You're too
force
far
damage.
Isn't it?
4, yeah.
And James.
I've got to rename this character.
It's only
James.
2. It's only 2 on James.
Oh, James is looking
Why are you hitting James for?
almost out of it.
Because James has been hitting you.
Yeah, I know.
And you're his friend.
I'm not entirely proud of killing this man, but he did attack us, and their intent is to murderize us.
So, at this point, he's going to flank behind. So then now get advantage. That's going to be crap. That's 11. Yeah, even comes around behind you, takes a big swing. Again, your armor's just too thick to.
Sorry?
Did you hit him on your turn?
No, I hit James.
That's alright, mate, because now Paul's
There's
going
one
to
in
be
front of
playing.
Cassiel.
Yeah.
Clingity clanging against Strawberry, yeah.
It's a
True,
trying
true.
Strawberry with schematics and clang, 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 clang.
Oh, yes. Up next is.
There has to be clanging.
No, that
At this
guy.
point, it's
So,
obligatory clanging.
hang on. Let me just scratch these ones out so I know that they're gone. Up next is James.
You can do it, James. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just James now.
It's James.
Oh my
I
god.
have a slight feeling.
James, you've let me down. 14.
I think we shouldn't kill James and we should try and recruit
No.
him.
Recruit James.
Oh.
He's so weak from being attacked. He's like
He's
on
like
his
a Pokemon.
on his like wobbly jelly legs. Like he's just swinging wild at you.
Come up against an owlbear. Go James!
Hang on, let me just change his name on the. Just changed his name on the initiative track. Up next, Casael.
You did your best, James.
So you've now got a guy. This guy's dead. You've got this guy here behind Strawberry, and there's a guy in front of Strawberry.
Legit couldn't see the person
You are
behind Strawberry.
flanking the
So.
guy behind Strawberry
I
with
think-
Strawberry.
Yeah.
If you move into this space here, you will get advantage.
That means you get
You can
advantage.
roll
on
it.
You can just ragdoll this corpse out of the way. It's fine.
She yanks the corpse into another
Yeah.
town.
No, Kobe's.
Keep trying it.
Yeah, but it's-
So,
Depends.
Roll twice. Take the higher.
Natural try.
So it's
13
plus
6.
plus
5.
5.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
Yep. So roll your damage.
18. Right, well, that's 6 plus a d4 because of the
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
your spell.
divine stuff. 10?
Nice.
5, I do believe you.
No, I
had
added that in already.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because you rolled a 1 on the
I rolled a
damage
one.
die.
I'm sure
1 plus
5.
5
5
is
is
6
6 plus 4 is 10.
10.
So 10. Which one's
When
that?
you said 6 after you rolled a d6, I assumed you rolled a
I
6.
just, no, I rolled a 1.
Comes up behind him,
points of damage.
stabs him with the trident.
Fucking this trident's putting in work.
It
You
is.
finally replaced the dildos for metal
Hey.
spikes.
Just don't throw it and it works.
Yeah, I put the dildos back in your bag.
Honest,
That's it, yeah.
honestly,
Not my
I
weapon
think she
now.
realised it was a piece of toast. Oh wait, that's not my weapon.
Let me just pick my weapon up.
Up next is
Oh,
Strawberry.
and
May
another
was
thing,
rolling a
right.
d10 in the first.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
I know. No, d12 on it.
A d12, yeah, instead of a d12.
Sorry, James.
Hang on a sec.
What's she done?
She's still got a bonus action that
Oh.
she's.
You can cast in this one.
You should turn around and
Well,
hit
one
the other
stop
one.
deal radiant damage to the thing.
A bit longer.
Weapons damage. The actual damage is 2d8 for a first level first swap. So if you want to do that, you can just do that now.
Divine Smite.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. So you expend a
Wow, so
spell
you're
slot.
adding Divine Smite to
Yes.
that attack.
Yeah.
2d8 then as well.
Yes.
So you're on 10 currently.
Actually, no.
I've already taken that damage off, so I just needed to roll the.
2d8.
So, divine then.
Garrett. 16.
An 8.
2-8.
2-8.
She just divined the fuck out of that guy.
He's seen God.
She comes up from behind, stabs him in the back. It's and then all of a sudden, just the basically a white light kind of immersed from the end of the 3 prongs, and it kind of explodes his stomach, and he just limps to the floor in front of her.
I stabbed him just a faint glow on
Well,
the first
that's
one. I was like, wait,
Certainly. Like Devil May Cry.
Strawberry's now got a few guts up his back.
I'm like,
Sorry.
It's fine. He's machine washable.
Cassie was standing like, ooh, that's nasty.
So now it is Strawberry's turn.
I'm going to unarmed attack
Oh, right.
James.
Just bop him on the head.
no, we
We're
want to
saving
recruit
those for
James.
last.
we need a follow-up.
Nat 20.
Not James.
James is about to be punched
Did you
to
say
death.
unarmed attack?
Yeah.
So that's 2 points of
That's
damage.
2 points of damage. Oh no, because when he's a barbarian, doesn't he add more to it? Oh, or does your Warforged? I know one of your something of yours.
I think you
which
let
you
roll
Jackson,
a
we don't want
D4.
James.
With a
Nice,
natural
stop
20,
helping
it'd
him.
double that anyway, wouldn't it?
Well, it'd be
I'm
one
sure you
double
rolled a
to two.
d4 for
No.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got something. I think it says a Warforged. You did it when me and you were running through that place,
Yeah.
kicking indoors.
Oh, you might be the wolf.
I
Having
think
a
it's a
really-
Warforged abilities.
Because you're the big kind of Warforged as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you make an arm strike, you do a 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
There you go.
Right, roll for damage then.
Oh, somebody
Is
sounds
James
salty.
dead?
Depends if this is lethal or not.
No, it is certainly lethal.
He's forgotten what non-lethal is. He's slept and rebooted.
He hasn't been told anything
Yeah.
differently.
He's not been backed up yet.
Right, so that's a 2, doubled to a 4,
Plus your mod. which
plus
is
4, so that's 8 points of bludgeoning
He's in a
damage.
frenzy. Are you adding your...
Plus, no,
Plus
'cause
2 for rage.
I think that has to be the weapon, you know.
I'm sure it's just strength-based attack.
I don't know.
Let's all learn
It might
together.
specify weapon
Every
attack.
day's a school day.
The more you know.
Today we learn.
Oh yeah, plus 2, yeah, so
Just boxed up?
that's it.
So that's 10.
So that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
2 hammers.
Oh no.
Crack brings like the hammer blow down on top of James's head, and you just hear the neck snap, and he falls
Just
to the
goes,
ground.
It's like Romeo Must Die where you get the X-ray of the bones snapping.
Which one was James? 7. He's dead yet. Okay.
James.
Just goes from shoulders to head.
Let's just cross James off the initiative track. Strawberry, would you like to move?
Motion to move.
Yes.
That heels are broken.
Where would you like to go, sir?
I would like to go to, if I can reach him, the furthest one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can be there. Or if you want to be there, you can be within range of both.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
As I'm frenzying, I
Yeah.
get an attack for bonus. I'm going to hit that.
You take a little bit exhaustion as well, though.
Yes, at the end when I'm out of rage.
I thought it's just every time you do it.
No,
No.
every time you rage.
That's when he finishes the rage, he gets exhausted.
That's why you need the...
Cool, if I took a point of exhaustion every time I attack.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
Can't Warforged not get exhausted?
Oh, he runs like Stain.
His metal gets a bit.
What'd you roll, sir?
Not high enough.
Needs WD-40 him a little bit, yeah.
It was 11.
No,
It's all that
misses.
blood that gets in there.
Swing high, ducks under. Up next, it's this guy. He is realising his situation. Even though he's going to get a couple of attacks here, he's going to make a move this way.
I will punch him.
Okay.
Is it flanked as his brain?
Are we still flanked? Because if we hit him...
I'd say you'd get the advantage because you're still sandwiching him.
If we get the advantage, that means he's still in combat with us, maybe, so I get sneak attack.
Is his sneak attack worded as on your turn? You better look at the word.
Yeah,
sneak
I
attack.
don't think we've let you use it
And
before.
it's not an attack action, it's an attack of opportunity, isn't it? So it's different. Or is
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. It depends what the word is. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Which one's it do?
It's a P.
6 points of damage to the side of his face.
It's once per turn anyway, and it hasn't.
It's
gone
not
around
your
yet.
turn, yeah.
Right, okay.
got advantage.
I've got advantage, don't need it.
Party's disbanding.
23.
Yeah, it hits.
For
Not like when Lewis goes
5
upstairs.
points of damage.
Yeah, takes a couple of hits from you as he goes on. He's kind of running, and as he goes, just go. Like, shouts.
Yes.
That was his actual name. So, he has run off that way a little bit. Up next is Belric.
Belric will jump out of the car and make chase.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, you got
30?
to.
Right, I've got 2.
Yeah, well, they were the same spaces, so.
Ah, true.
So, first attack is 19 on the dice.
Yep.
No sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
You don't get sneak attack.
7 points of damage.
Okay. Oh.
And then, as a bonus action, I'll use my last dagger.
Oh, no, I'm sure.
Yep.
17.
Hits.
3 points of damage.
Yeah. You come up, you slash him with your short sword, and then just jab him under the ribs with the dagger, and he just his fruitless attempt at escaping
Shake him to death.
has come to an end.
You stand over his corpse and just stab him over
Keep
and
on
over.
shaking him. It's like, no one's hit me yet.
That's his turn done. It's so you've done all yours, yeah. It's now Dothrak's turn.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
right.
There are two left over here with Strawberry.
Also, chafing.
I'm going to move down just sort of so I can get a better live
There?
view on him. Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Belric.
And then, I've done a bit of moving. And then
Your mini doesn't look as pathetic as I imagine your mini would look. That's why Belric just looks pathetic the entire time and it just shakes people.
how many bandits are left?
2.
Suppose that one's gone.
Oh, right,
Move on
I
to
killed
the-
that one.
That was fun, I guess.
I'll use Scorching Ray.
Are
Is
you
that-
sure?
Is that a cone or?
No. I'll create 3 rays of fire.
Ah, that one.
I thought we was about to burn you alive.
At
Yeah.
one or several targets. Make
You don't
one
have
spell
fire
attack
damage.
for each ray.
If Dothrak kills us all now, he gets all
So-
the loot.
Dothrak turns out just pure evil.
Yeah.
Well, he is a green dragonborn, so it makes sense.
Right, so this guy, I'm going to make the first attack at.
Pure evil.
Right.
That's cocked.
One day, I'm just going to kill him in his sleep.
That's a 2, so that first one misses. Second one, that's
Yeah,
right.
stand over and just go.
23 to hit.
Hits.
So he takes 2d6 fire damage.
What that?
Oh, shit. This one, I'm assuming.
7 points of damage.
So he rolled for a 1.
You missed
That's the
one.
second
You missed
Hit
one.
The second
Yeah,
one.
this one.
Okay.
I have to roll for each ray.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Come on, Brad.
How
I
many?
thought it was several targets. I thought it was multiple.
6 points of damage to that guy.
Right.
And we'll hurl one at the other guy on the other side of him as well.
Okay.
Throw on a strawberry in the confusion.
Keep his rage going.
16.
Need help
Hits.
keeping his rage going. We'll
He
just stick
takes
him every turn.
10 points of damage.
He's got a range.
Not
up.
me.
Okay. Yeah, they've just been both blasted with a scorching ray.
Bonus action, just the suckers.
Your turn?
That's the reason I wouldn't.
Unarmed damage to yourself.
Yeah, I don't have anything for a bonus.
But my slap to the face would be 1d4 plus 4.
Just pretty sure it's not D40.
So, after your turn, it's Mr. Asmodeus' turn.
1 second.
Oh.
No, I'm good. No, I'm done.
My turn?
Yep.
I would like to run up to the one closest to me and be flanking with my good friend Strawberry.
Yep.
And then...
That is not a sandwich you want to be involved in.
No, it's not. Muscle sandwich over
Yeah.
there. Right, and then I'm going to punch him in the back of the head.
Oh, and then it hits strawberry and goes kind.
Natural 20. I want that one just for fun. That's a 19. So, natural 20.
Stonky punch him, yet.
Yeah, I'm punching the fuck out of him. That's a 1 though, which is sad.
Ooh.
2 plus 4, 6 points of damage. 6 points of back of the head damage.
Yeah.
And then
His
I'm
weak point,
gonna
yeah.
bonus action. Just punch him again.
Yeah.
That's my go-to. Oh, look around. Is there any big sticks on the floor?
Yeah, I'd say there's a pile of sticks that Belric had dropped on his way back from
I'll pick up
coming.
one of Belric's sticks and hit him with that.
Okay.
Because
More
why
like
not?
logs,
Yeah.
Fire.
Fine. Got advantage still, which is tasty. Alright. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll do the same damage with a stick. That's a 6. That's 10 points of damage.
With the stick.
Fire
With
with
the
damage.
stick. Fire with
So, like,
damage.
You give him like a jab with your left hand, reach down for a branch with your right, and just come up swinging, crack him across the chin.
Yep.
It's a dice now.
So in one motion, punch, grab, smack.
Yeah. Up next it is this guy here in front of Strawberry. He is going to fire his crossbow, but as it's point blank, it is disadvantage.
Just like into a ball of
Yeah,
metal.
so that's an 11. So he kind of misfires the crossbow.
It's the robot in front of him.
It's the thing, though, isn't
Yeah.
it? He kind of realizes his predicament as well, and he's like, "No, I'm off," and he's going to run off into the trees.
Attack opportunity.
I wish I was next to that.
Well, then, mate.
Again. 20, not natural.
Yeah, it hits.
That
Great, no,
is
sweet
16
there.
points
No,
of
it's
slashing
not.
damage.
It's the wall.
16?
Yeah.
Holy shit! He is limping away. He is off into the trees.
Not for long.
Is he still visible? Can you still see him?
You can still see him, yeah, but for our purposes, he's off the battle map because of the way he ran.
Okay.
So, next level, we all getting sent now.
Yeah, just everyone's like sentinel. No fucker runs away again.
So up next is this guy. He's going to give it a go back to Asmodeus. Not with an 8. Big swing and a miss. And then it's Keith's turn. Actually, he's going to run.
He's gonna run. I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head. Funnily enough.
You won't be able to get.
You've used his reaction
Use
already.
his reaction.
I don't know what I made me
So
laugh.
that's a 16.
Hits.
8 points of damage. 8 points of back of the head damage.
So he goes to run and you just backhand him and he just goes...
I just pimp slapped him into the mud. He dies from shame.
Chicken!
So now it's Keith's turn. Keith, you've got one guy run away, everyone else is kind of laying there dead.
Magic missile.
Keith turns slowly, rage in his eyes. You disturbed my reading!
3.
3 damage. Yeah, what one was he? Sorry, he is that.
The only one that isn't dead.
Oh, is that the spell? It's a D4. It just hits
Hasn't
automatically.
taken any damage yet, has he? Did my spell go?
He has.
Yes.
Yeah, that's from me.
Strawberry's hit him as well.
He took 10 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you hit with firebolt as well.
No, scorching ray, which
Scorching
is
ray.
poison.
That's the one.
No,
Keith's the murder homo of the group. It turns
Magic
out.
missile just fires, dodges a couple of trees and just cracks him in the small of the back and he goes down.
Keith has murdered 2 people
no,
today.
scorching ray.
It's not murder. Self-defense.
Yeah, I've self-defended 2 people tonight also.
So, I've shot someone for 40 yards of self-defense.
Shot someone in the back of the head. Self-defense.
For all intents and purposes, you are now out of combat.
I
Loot the
sit
body!
down on the floor and breathe heavily.
Oh, is he gone?
Oh, yeah.
Is he gone?
No, Keith magic missiled him.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I sit
Are you
down.
not in the same room as us?
No, I was too busy crying because I threw a random at him.
The noise it made when it slapped me on the floor.
It was
I bet the
magical.
recording picks it up as well.
It was magical.
Honestly, me editing this episode is going to be horrible.
We've come into it hype this week. I sit on the floor, breathe heavily, and make sure that all of my clothes are not ripped and
I
torn.
would
Check
want
your
to
clothes.
Escape.
Loot the guy that killed and Luke James.
When it comes to casting spells from my book, I can do them as rituals.
Yeah,
Right.
If
If
they
they're not,
if they've got a tag of being a ritual,
Rituals take longer to cast, don't they?
Belric.
I think they can take like
You
a
can-
minute or 2 minutes depending on the casting time.
You can cast a ritual as a ritual for 10 minutes, or you can just cast it.
okay, that's fine.
Uh,
Or it just doesn't use a spell slot.
Okay.
standard scimitars on both.
I can't heal Adam now.
Into the bag.
That guy's got 6 gold pieces on him.
6 gold pieces.
The way he's spoken to me tonight. Though.
And,
no,
James has got 22.
I only got one spell slot left.
28 gold pieces.
Because he could afford colour.
You have a pool of so many
I can just be like,
He hasn't just got grey
Give as many
clothes.
of those as you want, but once they're gone, you have to long rest to get them back.
I
Like
want
a
to
spell or
return
anything.
to sentry mode where I was.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a feeling that our magic users have to rest.
yeah, I need a nap. I'm
It
gonna-
is, for your point of knowledge,
If no one else is looting the rest of them.
yeah, it's kind of...
I have no interest in
The sun
It's
will
possible
probably be
it's-
rising within the next hour
How
or
many
so.
hit points are you down?
I'm going to go around and loot the rest of them then, if no one else is.
20.
Right, okay, so for the sake of this, is
He's got hit
6 scimitars, 1
Yeah, I mean, I think
light
it's-
crossbow.
It depends whether we're. So we no longer going to bang the game.
You've had
we're not
28.
gaining the long rest benefits anymore because neither time we can get up anyway.
When we can sleep in
Get an
the
extra
There wouldn't be
It
time.
was all full rested,
Yeah.
27.
Yeah, but now I'm nearly dead.
Yeah.
And I've got
You're gonna
2
need to
spell slots
short
left.
rest.
Yeah, I've got one spell slot left.
We won't unless we try and long rest
Just-
again. It's not gonna
Well, I would say that the way that you were doing it through the night, you could probably do that through the day.
be- because we're travelling still, aren't we?
Yeah.
You don't have enough spell slots, do you?
Have 3.
I mean, I don't need to long rest, so I can take watch.
Oh, yeah, I've got
Okay.
three.
Well, we can pack up the cart
That's fine.
So I haven't got
and
any-
sort of carry ourselves through again, like sleep and.
Well,
while we
only
steer.
us 3 need to rest, really.
Mm.
So,
Them 2 can drive one. Lewis can be on one with one of the others. Or
as you're kind of sitting down and resting, Belric is going to go and investigate the other caravan. If you can roll an investigation check for me, please.
Don't worry about healing me at the minute because if we're going to do our
Yeah.
rest while in the carriage, I might as well wait because I can get me shit back.
Nice.
9.
9. I mean, it's pretty dark. Their fire's gone out. You have a little rummage around. You can see basic clothing and general like ration supplies. It just looks like they were a couple of people just moving between work.
These were just opportunistic.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I might.
James saw an opportunity and got his crew together.
Because I've rested because I was on
Yeah,
one.
you do.
So I'll take my time
does
to
that
bury
do
the two.
There's nothing that affects you too badly at this point.
The thing is, though, I think because
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll take you like, let's say, a good hour,
Let's say shallow graves.
or a good 40 minutes, because you still got to dig them, put them in, and cover them again.
Exhaustion at level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks.
but you did it twice.
No, I've only raged once. When I rage, not when I attack.
Read the frenzy thing again. Just
Are
to
we carrying on?
Yeah, well, we're going to get him to pack up the carts. We're going to do what we did on the road, and some people rest while others drive, because that way spell users and me, who's nearly dead,
Yeah.
Starts
get a
when you
full
choose
rest.
path
Honestly,
to
fine, because I
third
skipped
level.
around the
You
combat,
can
so
go
I
into a
used
frenzy
one
when you
second
rage.
level spell slot and one first level spell
If you
slot.
do so, for the
Yeah,
duration of your
I
rage,
literally
you
ended
can
on
make a
6
single
hit
melee
points
weapon
with 6
attack
temporary
as a
hit
bonus
points.
action on each of your turns
Oh,
after this
took some
one.
damage.
When your
It's
rage
not like
ends, you
crossbow
suffer
here, so
one
I've
level
got
of
hand crossbow
exhaustion.
down.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All works the
You
same.
can use a Toto one.
Same as a hand crossbow.
So are we long rest?
Have you got that with your brother?
Yeah, me, you, Lewis, and
So
me to long rest.
you're packing up.
Yep.
Who's going to be controlling the carts?
I wasn't.
All right. So Belric and
I was
Dothrak.
still on watch, so I still had time left. So.
Belric and Dothrak are going to start to drive off.
I'm already asleep.
Asmodeus is
No, I
asleep.
left without Asmodeus.
Yeah, I'm asleep on the floor.
He didn't say he was asleep in the car.
Yep, exactly.
So Asmodeus is in the back of one. I'm just going to assume Strawberry's in the back of the other one.
Yep.
We can't
And
share
then-
a car.
Cassiel can be in one, and I'll be in whatever one.
That's fine.
I'll go with Strawberry. Cassiel.
So if I remember rightly, it was 3 days from Tampany. You'd gone through a whole day.
I
'cause
think
you went
by
through
the
all the
time we
whole night.
left the stock town, it'd been about 2 days. Because we did the little town in between, didn't
Yeah,
we?
because that was a day away,
Yeah.
but you rode on through the night to get there, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we're a day and
so
a night
this-
into the journey.
Yeah, this is our
Yeah,
second
so
day.
you're on your second day now. So you know you've got like maybe a day and a bit left of travel to go.
Mhm.
So it is a good time to kind of try and rest up or anything.
So do I get the advantage of the benefits of a full rest here?
Don't know. Maybe we'll see.
I won't.
Ooh.
No, it's fine. You kind of take it because you're leaving early hours of the morning as well.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I'm going to rest up as well then if I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting all
I
our
need 4
spell
hours.
slots and all that.
Yeah, I did think.
Well, as long as
You're driving.
As long as we're uninterrupted, we're just going to travel for the next like 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, it's one-
So let's take it for like the first 8 hours.
Mhm.
So obviously, those that are resting so far, which is Asmodeus, Strawberry, Keith, and Cassiel, you'll gain the benefits of a long rest.
I could take this
Long
time
rest.
to teach Strawberry how to steer a car.
Well, for the first 4 hours, I'll be long resting, and then I'll be.
Oh yeah, because he's only 4 hours, isn't it? Yeah. So let's say what's that? So it's about one
Still
one
early
one
morning,
o'clock-ish.
yeah.
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You see merchants and other travellers moving around as well because it's quite a prominent road going up to Tamapi still. You can see there's a couple of little villages up ahead. I say villages, like a village up to one side and then it looks like almost like a tavern or something because there's like big billows of smoke coming out the chimney. Like you said, it's coming up. It's just like kind of lunchtime-ish for you. So
Am I awake now?
yes, you've all, like I said, the rest of you have all woken up.
Do I see a tavern? Do I see a tavern? Yeah.
You can see buildings up ahead. You kind of assume there's going to be a tavern nearby.
I just lean forward. So who's driving my car?
But we haven't decided that.
I'd say you're probably with Belric.
Alright, I'll just lean in and go.
I'd say Belric and Keith are in your one. Kessel, Strawberry,
Oh,
are
yeah,
with
right.
Dothrak.
I need to see if they've got any ale. Are you eating bacon?
I'm in
Is-
bacon.
Is that bacon?
It's your bacon.
Oh, I know. Asmodeus doesn't know, but I know.
I hand him a strip of bacon.
I take it gladly and eat it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, friend.
Yeah, not in his hands, just.
Yeah, just I don't.
Well, pleasant.
And
So-
then my head ducks back.
To attack.
Yeah. So you're gonna pull over.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
those
So
hand signals
as you
the other
approach, you can see it's
Yeah, but I put out my
Yeah.
hand.
indicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's quite like just a small village just off the side. It's mostly a few houses. There's a small like little tavern there, a little general wear shop. But it looks like it's mostly like a prospectors kind of thing. You know, there's people coming up and down from like the mountains because you're now approaching the Idris mountain range. So you feel like this is kind of where people have kind of settled.
I assume there must be a blacksmith.
Yep.
Scott.
Quick question, sorry. When I'm copying spells into my book,
Yeah.
it's for each level. It's 2 hours and 50 gold pieces. So say if it
Per
was
level.
So yeah, so say if it was a second level, it would be 4 hours and 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to find a way to make some money.
We can do that. How much gold do you need? 100 gold.
I've got 55.
I'll sub you the rest you need.
Is it 50 gold worth of materials?
It just says 50 gold when
costs
copying.
50 gold pieces.
I'll give it some money.
It probably is down.
Yeah,
to
I think
materials,
the idea
but
is you buy like the special inks and paper or whatever it is
Yeah.
you need.
It's an odd one because at one point you're never really gonna go out and buy like in preparation a couple of £100 worth of
Yeah.
paper and ink.
Have you seen Caleb in Critical Role?
I have. I mean, well, we'll see if we can find anything because you're going to need special.
Well,
paper
if we
and
go
ink.
by the wording, I wouldn't say he necessarily needs to go out of his way to find materials. It's just going to cost him the money to do it.
it says the cost represents material components you expend
Ah.
as you experiment with the spell to master
Yeah,
it.
so the idea is you then go out
As well
and buy
as
the.
fine inks you need to record it. Once you have the spell this time in
So the findings.
Yeah, so you do need
once
to
you have
spend the
spent
money.
the time and the money, you can prepare the spell just like any other spell. So
So you're going to need to go and find.
yeah, so
some
I
inks.
guess the ink is included in that 100.
that 100 gold you're going to
pieces.
spend is materials.
Yeah, you're basically buying.
The cost
Ink
represents
and
material
paper.
components expended on your experiments with the spell to master it.
as well as the fine inks. So I don't have to go and story wise. Yes, I go and find what
But
I
the
need.
100 gold covers everything. You don't need the
That
ink
will
and the
just
100
cover it.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wizards.
Yeah.
So every town is going to be looking for ink and paper constantly.
I have paper and ink, just not.
That has to be nice ink.
You have fine ink.
When I have
Um,
100 gold, yes. I
So-
guess.
You've pulled up.
So
A few people kind of eye you a little bit, but they don't look like they're menacing or.
The enhancement.
a little
Distrusting.
bit,
I bought armour I can't wear, so I'm all good.
Like basically push a wagon. See if they say
Yeah, I mean, along the side of the tavern, there's like some hitching posts. There's a couple of just like single horses there as well.
yeah, we've got 2 wagons.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can pull up round the back of the thing because, like I said, it kind of backs out onto just nothing. So as long as you kind of tie them up, your
Right,
horses
stakes
probably
and
ain't going to go anywhere. I mean, I don't.
I'll tie the horses together.
They're not vampires.
vampire horses.
Well, I have stakes and ropes to tie the horse up.
I mean, it's easy enough. You can get them.
They're not meat eaters though.
The tumbleweed just went through the building.
Yeah, my soul, Keith.
So
Well, I'm going to pop to the blacksmith right here.
I need to. One second.
Which
I need to find my key first. I haven't done it yet.
hopefully I shall be getting some gold, which I will share with.
You see the pain visible in his face as he
Yes,
says the
well,
word share.
yes. Well, I need to take some time to copy this spell into my book. So I assume if we all have things to do, then I'll just be here doing that.
Well, Keith, are we staying here tonight?
What's time?
it's
1
just
o'clock,
after
yeah.
lunchish, yeah.
I intend to drink the rest of the day away after that fight, so we can stay here if you want.
Yes. There's take a day here, a day and a night here before we continue on.
I will put my hand into the bag, down to about shoulder length, and pull out 10 gold pieces.
All that length for 10 gold.
Damn straight.
Gold's the heaviest.
I had to really work around for it. It's like it gets stuck down the side and stuff.
Yeah. Down the side of
You
the
have to take the pillows out.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll hand you. This is Strawberry's money. Make sure he doesn't spend it all and gets a room at least.
Of course. I have your money. I will look after it for you, Strawberry.
Okay.
Is
Yes.
there a general goods store?
It's only
Yeah.
because Strawberry
I'd like to
has
go
only
to
just learnt the
general
concept of
goods.
money. Give me a room, 10 gold.
No, I don't particularly need a room, to be honest.
Or at least, you know,
I will stand guard.
If
he
you,
has somewhere
That's some
to.
shelter.
I will
Keith.
watch the horses.
if you need that money, you may take it.
Oh, couldn't possibly.
Possibly in the shop.
It could possibly as he's handing it over to the
He's
merchant.
already at the shop. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Strawberry. So, Berwick wants to go to the blacksmith. Stothrak wants to go to the general goods store. Keith is going to be writing in his book.
Yeah, which means I'm going to be shopping
Yeah.
about. And
I am going to the pub.
You're going to get drunk.
where are you going?
Let's just see what happens. When we
He'll
stand
play-
by the cart.
Strawberry's going to play it by ear.
I'm gonna follow Asmodeus to the tavern.
Okay. So, we shall start with Belric at the blacksmith's.
Yes.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
It doesn't have a bell, so I'll make that noise as I walk in.
Alert them to my presence.
Strange. Just make the guy just looks up.
I nearly on instinct made it so Paul would have to edit a part of this podcast.
You was going to do those be a menace to
Yeah,
South
I
Central
was.
drinking juice in the hood.
I
wasn't it?
definitely was.
Yeah.
Or a 35 gold from you then.
Yeah, mate. I'm assuming you
Hello
asked
there,
for you, but-
Yeah.
friend.
Good day. How can I help you?
I've come wondering
Well.
if you're in need of materials.
You got to stick with that.
I know. It wasn't the accent I wanted to go with, but it's the one that's come out. So, well, what is it you're handing over here? I really apologise for this.
No. you
Don't
leave me with this.
apologise.
Commit.
Commit to it.
Don't be ashamed of who you are, blacksmith.
I pull out the 6 skinmeters.
Yeah.
And lay
Blood
them on the
soaked.
floor. No, I've cleaned them.
No, they didn't do any damage to you. So.
No, that's it. They fucking
They
miss.
never hit anyone.
They
They're
only
just
hit
staying-
me over and over again.
He kind of picks them up one by one, kind of has a quick look. Just, well, they're a little worn. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you what. I'll take them because they're always handy.
I
I'll
was
give.
thinking you could smelt them down and reuse them for.
Well, you know, the people come in and out from.
Don't tell me how to do my job, sir.
So,
Are you a fellow blacksmith?
With the greatest respect, shut up.
Have you heard the stand your ground law?
I'll offer you 10 gold pieces per sword.
Well, see, I'm selling them on behalf of my group, and we're kind of a little bit short on gold ladies, so I couldn't possibly take anything less than 12.
Persuasion check.
Yeah.
you'll be careful there, Belric.
But I'm blatantly lying.
No, persuasion. This guy trusts you.
That did sound more like persuasion
Yeah.
than straight up lying.
You are short of money. You just give it all to Keith.
Don't like it, Paul.
What was that?
9.
9.
Inside.
Well, I understand that, but unfortunately, I still have to make money.
I still have to wrangle the camels.
So I'm afraid 10 will be my price.
Yeehaw. Now let me go chew some tar.
But if you do find some other things, I would be interested.
So you didn't have a bell.
It's got a bell in the corner just for that
No.
exact reason.
Belrick kicked the spit jar as he come in.
It's the spittoon.
Very, very well. Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
also
right.
have an apple out
Blacksmith
the
on his
light
list.
crossbow as well. Put down. I'm not sure if this is any use to you, but I also have it. I came across it on the road.
Doesn't look right, but I don't know enough.
Yeah, picks up and there's a look.
Stretching my double joints.
2 seconds.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it looks up and down. Huh. This is in pretty good condition.
Yes, I believe it's only been fired twice, and it didn't ever hit any bolts.
What's his name?
I got some bolts as well.
Kind of just when you say it didn't hit anyone, he kind of looks at the aim on it to see if it's not like off point or whatever. Look, this looks all right. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 15 gold pieces for this one.
That sounds good.
Then we have a deal, sir.
We have a deal.
We're having a call.
Spits in his hand.
I look at his hand and go, spit in his hand.
Well, it's not the way we normally do things, but I like you.
Oh, well,
So, yeah, he takes the scimitar and the crossbow off you, hands you over the 75 gold pieces. How are you doing?
It was a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you, sir? You send any of your friends over here if they need anything.
If I wanted to buy a crossbow myself, like a much smaller one than this, would you recommend anywhere in town, if there is anywhere in town?
I mean, I'd probably go over to the general goods store. They normally hold up a bit of everything. You might find what you're looking for there.
or try Crossbows RS across the street.
No, don't go there. I hate them. They buy all my crossbows.
Well, thank you for your time, and I'll head towards the
Yep.
general goods.
Paul says good parts of that character.
Yeah.
No, because I'm about to go.
everyone one at a time.
Yes, actually, I need to go to the blacksmith.
I want to sell my pittance that I hold.
So we'll go to the general goods store with Dothrak.
Yes.
It's the little doo.
The twirling newspaper.
So, what's the store? It's got a counter and stuff. Or,
You just go in. It's quite large. It's almost like a warehouse
All right.
more than anything. Quite large, big shelves full of stuff. It's got tools for working, like the pickaxes and the shovels. And you've got your basic packs.
That's fine. I'll just walk up to whoever I see.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone gets 12 gold
Lovely.
and 5 silver.
We'll wait until you get with everyone.
No, just slip it into your pockets right now.
Nice.
My God, my drinking money's multiplied.
So
The more I drink, the more money I get.
So yeah, just walk up. Yes, hello. I'm looking for a couple of
gold and 5 silver.
couple of things just for my pack. I'm looking for some caltrops.
My wolf pack.
Do you hold those at all?
Caltrops. Bear with me a second. I'll just check my manifest. Like big book on the side, and he kind of like flips it over. It's like goes through. No, I'm afraid it's not an item we carry at the moment.
Nothing Barry.
No, it's fine. I'm looking for rations as well.
Yes, we have basic rations.
Yeah, I'll just. What's the cost for some rations?
Well, how many days?
How many days? Well, currently been away for 3. We're expected to be out for a few more, so probably 3 days rations.
Okay, that'll cost you about 15 silver pieces.
Something else I was after as well. I can't remember what it's called. 2 lots of Bulgarians, yeah.
All right, yeah.
So,
So that'll cost you 3 gold pieces.
yeah, that's fine. And that's it.
The markup.
Just a million.
Well, each time you use it, you have to use the entire bag.
No, because he just wants to pour them into the top of strawberry and hear them go clink, 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 clink.
Just see what they
Turn
come
strawberry
out.
into a plinko machine.
Oh, I know that's fine.
Yeah, at this point, I'd probably say that Belric's turned up at the general store.
I'm not going something in the shop.
Did you kick a trident?
I knocked over a trident in the shop.
I see Belric walk in. guess.
Looking shifty.
Yeah, looking shifties.
What's on the shelves?
He walks in, sees Dothrak and goes.
Beric, are you going to the tavern after? Do you want me to wait, or shall I meet you there?
Let's, I will probably be going to the tavern, yes.
I'll wait outside. I'll just
Friend.
I'll walk out.
Stand in front of them so I can
I need
steal it.
distraction.
Rude. I will go up to the... We're in a foresty area, isn't it? This little village.
Well, it's like plains now. You've kind of come out of the forest area. It's quite plains, and you come. There are trees and stuff about, but it's more.
Do they have
open
any,
land.
Any hunters, like hunting gear? And,
Yeah, there's some like knives and
I'm
rope and stuff.
looking for traps.
Oh, okay.
Hunters traps, you know, like owlbear traps and things like that.
Of course it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose you would be.
Well, I haven't bears, but
No. There are no bears in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, so we have these. They're like steel traps. You just pull them down, and if anything presses on the plate in the middle, snap shut.
Keith, come here. I need you
how,
to
how
test
much?
something.
How much would they be?
£1 billion.
They run at 5 gold pieces each.
I put my hand in my bag and think of 12 gold and 5 silver. And Blaine says, I'm a little short. I don't suppose we could call it this. I mean, I have all the money here, but this is all the money I have on me.
Well, I mean that would get you 2, and you'd have change.
I know, but I'm really interested in 3.
Yeah, you're convenient. Well, deception check this time because
That's
you've.
what he's wanted the entire
Yeah, I
time.
know.
He's now trying to false the
He,
lie.
he
so
worded
he
he worded that. Yeah, it's fine if that's how he
25.
wants to do it.
I'm really good at lying.
You really have to false that lie though, didn't you?
Well, it has been a bit quiet recently. I tell you what, I'll do you the deal. I'll take that for your
Thank you very
free
much.
traps.
Now that I've got them put in my bag, let's have a look what else I can buy.
I'll now have that really expensive jug over there.
Thank you. If I come across some coin while I'm in town, I'll make sure to return and spend it in your store.
Oh, I greatly appreciate that. Belwick comes out just smiling. Yeah, I've done it.
I have 3 bear traps.
Just swinging his traps.
Look what I got. It just one goes loose and goes clank round Dothrak's
Someone
head.
walks past and it claps onto their head.
Oh, they work.
No, I'm just going to weld them to strawberry. That way you just walk into people.
You just see him come walking out of the woods with like a deer in one. And
I have hunted.
If we weld
so,
them to strawberry's fists,
oh,
we could punch
That's
and then
disgusting.
grapple people.
in the tavern,
No, these are bandit traps.
it's very quiet. There's only
It's very
maybe
comforting.
3 people in there. Asmodeus and Cassel are enjoying their
Yeah,
beverages.
I'm in, I'm drinking, I'm golden. That's all I need.
If you're all staying for the night, it's a gold piece each
Yep.
to stay.
I'll cover the party.
I'd like to buy a meal for myself as well.
Lucky enough, it is a single story abode, so they can accommodate for Strawberry if he wants a room.
No, I'm alright outside.
I've covered the party's room cost.
Oh,
How much money do you have?
thank you, Mr. Asmund.
Well, I just have no need for it. I've got my sweet armour I can't wear yet,
That's true.
so I'm holding out, but I don't need weapons. Unless I get some sort of magical knuckle dusters, I don't really need much
Hey,
else.
there you go.
It'll be so good.
So, for the sake of this, I'll say you drink and you eat through the night. Keith spends his time reading.
You've got to go look for bits first, didn't you?
I just go to the.
Yeah, there was.
He
He,
found what he
I'd say
needed.
he gets his ink and that from.
I'd follow him to the apothecary. If that's what it's
Brad is just everywhere.
No, it's-
because this all
it's
went
the
on
general
at the
goods
same
store,
time,
isn't
wasn't it?
It would be the general goods store.
Oh, so he waited. Saw Keith everywhere, and that's my chance.
I'm in.
I'm being
Well,
legitimate.
I'd have just been going straight away then.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'd have been there with
I'll go
It,
next.
it'd have put
But I,
yeah.
you know,
For the sake of this,
I
you
was-
knew what you wanted. You'd have been in and out.
Yeah, I was in there and I'm going through their shelves and I'm going taking a little jar of this
Keep
and a little
it
pot
to-
of that or whatever.
And then I'll just go and
It
clear.
talks about not enough money, and you're like, well, I could have sworn you had more money than that.
Didn't he just pick up like 50 gold pieces off those bandits? You sleep through the night.
I gotta make sure I distribute everyone's gold.
Yeah, 12.5 each.
Million.
Yeah, I'll be.
You know your 12.5 down, Lewis?
I want to go back and
He doesn't do his own money. He's like the Queen.
Not really.
No.
I mean, I've got it, but I'm going to give it to Brad as soon as I see him.
Brad was going to give it to
Brad just knows not to give it to you at this point.
So you awake the next
Actually,
morning.
no, I give it to Keith, because Keith is now looking after my money.
Yes. Keith's like, oh.
I saw Belric give it to Keith, therefore Keith is now the money man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will go back to the general goods before we leave, though.
Right, okay.
We leave. Without Belric.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What do you want to do?
I just want to pick up 4 vials.
Like empty vials.
I
Easy enough.
want to walk into the tavern.
Is this back when we were
Per.
drinking?
No, now.
Yeah.
In the morning, now that we get rid of it.
No, I want to see if there's anyone sitting about in the tavern.
What time is this?
Late night, after they've gone to bed.
After we've gone to bed.
It's just the barkeep. It's just
Just the barkeep?
Yeah,
Ah,
just-
okay. Alright, fine.
well, they're not going to leave it unattended.
I don't know what.
No.
it wouldn't have to say
Any
patrons.
punters left in there?
Oh no, it's not a busy.
You have to wait
town,
for the
really.
next town and do whatever it is you're
No,
going to
I'm just going to sit down at one of the tables and wait for people to come in for their breakfast.
Okay, people coming for their breakfast.
Is there anyone there that I can see that looks like, there might be a bit of fight in them? They look quite big.
What have I done?
I mean, there's like a overweight guy kind of comes in. Looks like he's got a bit of weight behind him.
Cool. When he sits down at his table, I'm going to sit down next to him.
Yeah.
And because I haven't seen Keith yet, put that 12 gold on the table. Grab him by the arm. And
What are you doing? What are you doing?
then I'm going to slam it into the table.
Oh no! Do a strength check then.
You're going to get outstrength by a big dude.
It's a good roll.
Oh! Yep. I'm rolling so poor tonight, I blame Sean.
To be fair, I should do that at disadvantage purely because of the fact that he's
Shock
he's
factor.
not
Yeah,
he's
I
not
have
aware
no
of it.
idea
Yeah,
what's going on.
Surprise arm wrestle.
yeah.
9.
That's all right. Luckily, my first roll was a 19, but with the disadvantage, he goes to a 6.
Ah.
So yeah, you kind of just throw his arm down. I wasn't expecting it. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I'll stand up, do that. Realise that Asmodeus isn't around. And I'm just standing there waiting for him to give me some gold.
He's like, oh, Harry, who is this man? Like to the barkeep. The barkeep's just like, well, I don't know. He's just been sitting there all night. He's with. Give me a second. He runs off and he'll knock on the first door, which just so happens to be Asmodeus's.
Well, hello, friend.
I think you're.
Yeah. No, I've got a shirt on.
No,
with
he's got
Just his cape.
he's got his cape on.
Yeah, I've got no trousers on, but I've got a top on.
Your friend's caused a fuss in the thing. He just arm wrestled someone, but they don't know what's going on.
Oh my god. I gotta see this. And I whack on some trousers and I run.
Yeah, you come in, the other guy's like going, and Strawberry's like still like this.
Strawberry, did you arm wrestle this man?
I won.
I
But
didn't know we were arm
he
wrestling.
will not pay the money.
Did you actually challenge the man to the arm wrestle, or did you just sit down and grab his arm?
I did what you did.
No. There's etiquette to this, Strawberry. So you sit down, put your arm out, and you wait for someone to challenge. You can't just go and grab someone's arm. That's abuse.
I'm going to sheepishly grab his other arm and shake it up and down.
Is it,
Just I'm going to turn around to the man and I'm going to go,
They're good to leave.
I'm going to go, I'm sorry, friend. He's just learning how to interact with people. I'm gonna give the man 10 gold.
There is 12 gold sitting
I'm
on
gonna
the
give
table.
him 10 of mine and the 12 of Strawberry's.
Look, please, look. I just No, thank you. I appreciate that, but just
He doesn't want it, so I slide it back in my hand, in my pocket.
he kind of just gets up and he goes to leave.
I
Like,
go to the barkeep, make sure this man drinks for free for the rest of the day, and I'm going to go give him 10 gold.
yeah, that's fine. That man does not drink free.
I don't value the amount of money. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it.
Adam, that man does not drink free.
No, of course not. That's fine.
Uh,
I've done my part to make him feel better, and that's all I care about.
He does drink
Okay.
free, he just has water for
Yeah.
so we all get up. You've had your breakfast,
We
time
will
to eat.
DM suddenly appears in the room.
Woke up.
You make your way. I'd say just to expedite things. You get there without any trouble, and you reach kind of the outskirts of where you was headed to. You come to like a thicket of trees. You're not going to be able to get the carriages through there. Like it's quite
So
a
we have
dense
to time
forest.
up where we are.
Yeah.
By the way, just for on the ride up, I tried to teach Strawberry the arm wrestling etiquette
Okay.
and how to use it properly. So,
2 of you in one carriage.
yeah, both of us in one carriage.
That's interesting.
Arm wrestling across both.
What I'm saying is this carriage is extra heavy.
It's our carriage. Being
Th-
driven by
this-
Sean because Sean weighs nothing.
This
So counteracts it.
this one kind of struggles like 10 feet behind the other one the whole
Horses are
way.
fucked.
The horses are just walking my back legs.
So yeah, you can.
They're just in the air.
You're going to have to leave the
Yep.
the cart somewhere.
So we'll find a little wood, go in, put them in close to the wooded area and tie up the horse and cart.
Stakes and ropes.
Have you?
Just thought I'd throw that out there for the.
So
The
Oh,
little
see,
trees.
Dothrak ties the horses together and gives them some meat.
Just round the neck.
Basically, yeah. That's it, yeah. I gag them with stake.
I am going to talk to the horses in horse language.
Do you know horse language?
No, I'm going to attempt
Now
it.
you've whinny them.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and tell them to stay calm. We'll be back soon. We'll be like,
Alright. The horses.
I'll assist
The
you.
horses don't really understand like gesturing, but it's almost like they look at each other sideways and go, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Kind of
Well,
rest
that
of
is
the
a-
day, the twinkle in
if
their
it
eye.
matters, I rolled a 15 for an animal handling check.
And also I assisted
Oh
you.
yeah, you
so-
gave me advantage. Yes.
How did you assist him?
They feel calmed.
He was doing actions behind me. Oh good, that's all I wanted was to calm them.
Yeah.
Good.
After Dothrak tries tying meat to them,
Not that kind of stake.
so yeah,
Go
now
over your bag, just pulling out meat. Where is this all coming
Slapping
You
the
can
horse around
see-
the face with it.
you can see like the mountain is pretty much on you now, so you know it ain't going to be far till you reach like the
Oh, no,
from? We've
base.
left quite early morning.
Yeah. So it's taking you like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there.
Would have only been an hour if me and Strawberry didn't sit in the same car.
Yeah. But so to go through, I'm going to need 3 survival checks. I will let you all decide on who wants to do.
I mean, I've got a +3, so I don't mind doing one. Brad's out of it.
I've got a +2.
Barry's out of it. Got
Yeah,
+2.
+2 as well.
+2, Sean.
Oh, I've got +2 then.
Yeah.
So well, I'll let you decide who wants
I'll
to do the
do one.
first.
Happily
Yeah.
do one.
I'll do one because I've got.
Right. Well, I'll take Asmodeus first then.
It's an 18.
18.
Yeah.
I will, Cassia, assist her by seeing if I can point out any tracks as well.
So you
Okay.
get advantage.
Take the
Is
high.
it 18?
18.
So taking from what Valakin told you where it was, you know that if you're coming straight
right,
from
both.
the road kind of thing, you'd have to carry off road for a little
Yeah.
while. But if you carry on going straight through the woods, you know they're starting to they've put up markers so that they wouldn't get lost on their way back from, because they must have been sleeping elsewhere as well and had other people dropping off supplies at the time. So you kind of spot some of these markers and you feel confident making your way through. So Cassael does the next one.
Or 10.
10. Is
With
that
everything
was that with
included.
advantage?
Yeah, we're great. You know, I'm just like, you sure this isn't something?
Doric and I
So
high
like
five.
Cassael's
Yeah.
been following the
This is
markers
a
that
football.
Asmodeus has been pointing out, and then it's like Belric just starts pointing at stuff on the floor, away from where the markers are. You don't completely lose the markers. It's taking you a bit longer to spot them than Asmodeus was finding them. So
I'm just
you're still on
trying
your
to be
way.
helpful.
We found
Strawberry.
Survival check Strawberry.
I don't know if I'm the best person to do
You're
this.
+2, so you're same as
That's all right,
everyone
we-
else.
we
in
do
the
the-
Yeah, but my rolls have been
Sean has touched his dice.
Do you
poor.
want me to touch it first?
Go on then.
Hey, blew it.
Survival. 16.
Ooh.
16. Yeah, you've been pointed out to the markers, and your intense vision has just picked them up as you go along. It takes you like maybe an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes to make your way from the front end, and you come to like a small clearing, and there in front of you is the entrance to a cave. It's probably about 20 foot wide, like 15 foot high kind of thing. It's quite deep and dark on the inside. Like the grass kind of makes way for like trodden mud. So you can see that there's been movement around and stuff. You can, from the rolls you took, you kind of know you're in the right place. Because again, there's a marker just outside as well. And with us finding the entrance to this cave, we will leave the episode there. And we shall pick up next time, taking our first steps into the not so hidden cave now. But yes, we hope you enjoyed the episode. You can level to level 4.
It's time for feats.
It's time to wear my armour.
So
Everyone takes
It's
sentinel.
time to like,
So at the beginning of the next episode, we'll just quickly go around, because obviously at level 4 you can either take feats or ability score improvement.
What if I already have feet?
Keith just dies in a sudden violent explosion.
just us.
Good thing his brother Leaf is here.
Leave.
Wouldn't it be fake?
Feek.
Just came back.
He's the left side conjoined twin, so he's the evil one.
Oh my god, I got.
Is he just stealthed so well that he's still combined next to Keith and no one notices?
Yeah. He lays
So-
on the floor and pretends to be a shadow.
Thanks for joining us on this episode. We look forward to seeing you again next time. But from all of us here, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Keith out.
Hello. We would like to thank you for taking the time to tune into this episode of iPodcast. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. We would like to take this opportunity to ask your help in getting us heard by liking, following and sharing our episodes. We really appreciate anything you can do to help. We look forward to sharing more adventures with you very soon.